Sairam. I just wanted to talk more about this Krishna Janmashtami, and I thought this is the right time to talk. And see, normally Krishna Janmashtami, some people are celebrating uh, this month, last month, this month, and some people are celebrating only September. It all comes on the Panchangam, difference in the Panchangam. According to their culture and tradition, they are doing it. Welcome. And now, one more thing which really upset my mind is that every outlet is selling uppuchidai, vellachidai, appam, murukku, tattai, all those kind of things, even including aval, you know, to be served for Krishna on that auspicious day of Krishna Janmashtami. I do welcome such kind of things because when the situation is that, like you are not able to do all these kind of things, at least you have an outlet from where you can buy. But remember, what you give as Naivedyam should not be brought from outside. Somebody has made it in their house, and what day they made it, with what mind they made it, it's all very important. Nivedanam is, what is it, Nivedanam? Nivedanam means Atma Nivedanam. Should come from the mind. So what all you give in front of God as prasada, give it as bhog to God, we take it as prasada. Right? That means it is blessed by God, and that is what we are consuming. So though apart, keeping this apart of this, so many organizations, so many outlets selling uppuchidai, vellachidai to maximum to aval for Krishna, I just want to ask one question to all the ladies. You all find time for everything under the sun. Okay? You all find time for everything else. Once in a year, once in a year, just for your Krishna, can't you just make one glass of rice and make some vellachidai, uppuchidai, appam, and murukku and aval? It's a after all, it's just half an hour's work. If you prepare everything much before, like uldu podi podichu vechinde, it's very easy. It's not at all a rocket science. I don't know where the Hindu culture is going. You are getting from some kind of outlet something in packages. Sorry, I got a very bad throat. So this is a problem with why I am talking these terms. And as I told you, Swami had told me that I should not edit and give voiceover after I shoot. So going by Swami, I will not ever stop in between. Even if I cough, it's okay, it's natural, it has to come. It comes, see. And so I felt a little bad. And what is this Naivedya? What is this Naivedya? You are giving, you are not the giver to God, right? God has given you so much to eat and drink and sleep and everything is secure place. Whether it is rented house, whatever it is. So once in a year, it is like vote of thanks. You all know to say, especially in Tamil Nadu, you give something, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's the only word I hear in Tamil Nadu. Hi, bye. Everybody has got to say the word hi. When they see somebody, hi. When somebody is leaving the house, bye. They can't say vango. Vango, vango, vango. How nice it is. Vango, ulla vango. How nice. In Kannada, you can say banni, 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 already banni. And then hogu partini. Bye. So this, I don't know from where this concept of hi, bye came. And as long as this, and as soon as this hi, bye has come, all this hi, bye is influencing the people not to make things at home. Tell me very frankly, how long does it take to make one uppuchidai, vellachidai, appam, tegural, adirasam, murukku? How long will it take? How long will it take? For an efficient lady, it will take just ababa chana or 2 hours, along with all the preparations. அதில் குளிச்சு இதெல்லாம் பண்ணி ரெடியாக வச்சுட்டானாக்கா, குளிச்சுட்டு வரதெல்லாம் பண்ணி சாமி நேபத்தோடலாம் பண்ணி வச்சு சாமி ரூமில் கொண்டு வச்சுட்டு அப்புறம் சமையல்லாம் பண்ணி முடிச்சுட்டு தென் வந்து சுவாமிக்கு நேர்த்தியம் பண்ணலாம். ஸோ again for everything there's a time management. If you don't have time management, fine. But see, I'm not finding fault with the outlet selling upuchide, vellachide, all those things. But being Brahmins, they forget that what they are doing is wrong. இது என்கரேஜ் பண்ணவே கூடாது. See, on other days, okay, you can ask, go and order some upuchide, vellachide, all those things we feel like eating, just as a buying, for the shop. Yes, you can go and help these people and buy it if you are not able to make bulk. But on an auspicious day, Krishna Janmashtami, Krishna, how difficult it was for Krishna to be born amidst all these demons and all this negative energies around, and lot of people to you know how much difficult it was for him to be born in the jail, inside the jail. So honestly speaking, he's avatar. So is it impossible for an avatar to just be born outside like that? It is possible. He could have born just like that, to Yashoda. But there also Krishna proved that to achieve something, you have to go through a lot of obstacles and a lot of negative energy, a lot of oppositions, a lot of people posing that they are good people, and you believe them. So betrayals, sacrifices, compromises, all those things one has to face, that Krishna has shown in his birth. By taking birth inside the jail and going through all the consequences of the life in a small tender age, Krishna has proved that this is life. So why don't we take why don't take the juice of it, the extract of the Krishna Janmashtami. So why don't we enjoy it? As well enjoy it, you take off for a day, you take a leave on a day, you take this. But see, this problem is, nowadays, bhakti is becoming a convenience thing, It is like to your convenience, to my convenience. Today, if I am fit enough, I will do the puja. Tomorrow, I am not to do the puja. And if my mind is clear in this thing, I will light the lamp. If my mind is disturbed, I will not light the lamp. So this is what is having, there's no consistency. See, even Swami used to say there should be consistency in the belief system. Whichever it is, in a family, husband, wife, the same way. Everything has it's a belief system and a consistency. When the consistency goes, everything goes. I give an example. ஒரு பாகு வைக்கிறது அந்த கரெக்டாக அந்த பாகோட கன்சிஸ்டன்சி தப்பி போச்சுன்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? The whole dish is gone. The same way, I just plead to people, please, you buy from outlets, but don't make it propaganda, and don't make it see, most of the channels I'm seeing they are making it as a content and a business, this shop, because they are getting that particular thing free. The blogger is getting that particular thing free. So for sales promotion or whatever it is, so they are showing it. பண்ணாதீங்க, ரொம்ப தப்பு. இவ்வளோலாம் கொடுத்த பகவானுக்கு உங்களால் ஒரு நாளைக்கு, வருஷத்தில் ஒரு நாளைக்கு, ஒரு உப்புச்சியடை, ஒரு வெள்ளச்சியடை, ஒரு அப்பம், ஒரு தேங்குழல், ஒரு வாட்டவர் இட் இஸ், ஒரு அவல் போட்டு, வெள்ளத்தை போட்டு அவல் பாயசம் அல்ல, வெள்ள அவல் போட்டு பண்ணுறதுக்கு உங்களால் முடியலைன்னா, I don't call yourself as a bhakta. You are not a bhakta. You are just a showy person. But remember, God never wants a showy person. The example we all know, Rukmani and Satyabhama, what happened? When she's putting all the things in that balance, Krishna's weight is again not proper. But when she comes and puts one tulasi dalam and say Krishnarpanam, it becomes balanced. So bhakti should be for balance. And bhakti should not be for a competition, or bhakti should not become a sale commodity. Bhakti should not be a commodity. This is what I'm seeing in all the vlogs whichever I see. Maybe that is one of the reasons Swami told me to make this Vibes of Sai. When Swami told me to make this Vibes of Sai, he told me, this Vibes of Sai, you will not edit, you will not give voiceover, it will be just natural. If you cough, you cough. If you sneeze, you sneeze. It should be natural, and it should be awareness of what you know, that is me, what you know as a Brahmin girl, Brahmin lady, and what my grandparents taught, what my mother taught. So as I told you, every festival has become a commodity now. God has become a commodity. So that's the reason we are facing so many turmoils in this world, because untimely rains, untimely summer, untimely heat, untimely breeze, untimely wind, untimely earthquakes, untimely floods, all are because it is the fury of the nature. Please try to respect nature and respect the God whom you believe in, whom you trust in. And again, I'm telling you, your bhakti should not be for convenience. இன்னைக்கு எனக்கு சௌகரியம் இருக்கு, நான் விளக்கேற்றேன். எனக்கு சாயங்காலம் தான் விளக்கேற்ற சௌகரியம், நான் சாயங்காலம் வந்து விளக்கேற்றேன். So why don't you do one thing? No? Morning breakfast you can skip, lunch you can skip, and evening, you after coming back from the office, you do one thing. Take breakfast, lunch, and dinner together in the evening. Will you do it? So for your this stomach, ஒரு சான் வயத்துக்கு காத்தால பிரேக்ஃபாஸ்ட் வேண்டியிருக்கு, மத்தியானம் சாப்பாடு வேண்டியிருக்கு, சாயங்காலம் காஃபி வேண்டியிருக்கு, ராத்திரி சப்பாத்தியோ சம்திங் வேண்டியிருக்கு. ஸோ இந்த ஒரு உடம்புக்கே உங்களுக்கு இவ்வளோ வேணுமானா, இந்த உடம்பை சிருஷ்டி பண்ணி நம்மளை ஊருக்கு அனுப்பின பகவான்கிட்ட ஒரு தேங்க்ஸ் கிவிங் கொடுக்க முடியாது. அவருக்கெல்லாம் உங்களோட வெள்ளச்சீடை வேண்டாம், கிருஷ்ணனுக்கு உங்களோட வெள்ளச்சீடையும் வேண்டாம், உப்பு சீடையும் வேண்டாம், அதுக்கு ஒன்றும் வேண்டாம். அவருக்கு வேண்டதெல்லாம் நிஷ்காமிய பக்தி. Nishkamya bhakti with a implicit faith with devotion. Please, ladies, please, don't be so lazy, you know. வருஷத்தில் ஒருக்கவர் ஒரு பண்டிகை உங்களால் ஒரு உப்புச்சீடை வெள்ளச்சீடை பண்ண முடியாமைக்கு அதை கடையிலேருந்து வாங்கிட்டு அதை வேற விலாகில் போட்டு நான் எல்லாம் வாங்கிட்டேன், நான் இந்த ஐ டோன்ட் வாண்ட் டு டெல் தி நேம், இந்த இடத்துல நான் வாங்கிட்டேன், அந்த இடத்துல நான் வாங்கிட்டேன், அண்ட் சுவாமிக்கு நேரத்துக்கு அப்போ மட்டும் பண்ணுறோம், சுவாமிக்கு நேரத்துக்கு அவல் பாயசம் மட்டும் பண்ணுறோம். டிட் சுவாமி ஆஸ்க் யூ சம்திங்? டிட் கிருஷ்ணா டெல் யூ எனக்கு இது மட்டும் பண்ணுன்னு? பக்தியே இல்லையேம்மா, அது பக்தி கிடையாது, விபக்தி. தட் இஸ் ஷோ. That's the reason I always say bhakti is different, show is different. So this I whenever I see vlogs, normally I don't like to see other people's vlogs, but I just want to create awareness to young girls who are doing this, you know. So whenever I see that whenever I see some vlogs like this, I tell them, please don't do this. If you want to buy from so and so outlet, you buy it on some other day, but not for God. அதெல்லாம் சாமி கிட்ட கொண்டு வச்சு விடுறது. யார் எப்போ பண்ணினாலோ, குளிச்சுட்டு பண்ணினாலோ, குளிக்காமல் பண்ணினாலோ, என்ன மனசோடு பண்ணினாலும் நம்மளுக்கு தெரியாது. நம்ம வீட்டில் நம்மள்ட்ட இருக்கிறத வச்சுட்டு குளிச்சு சுத்தமாக ஆச்சாரமாக பயபக்தியோட வீட்டில் பண்ணுறது தான் சுவாமியோட போகு. அல்லாமல் ஆரோ கொண்டு வந்து கொடுத்தது சுவாமிக்கு போகா வைக்கிறது போகு கிடையாது. தட் இஸ் கால்ட் விபக்தி. பக்தியே இல்லை இது. அது சும்மா ஒரு ஷோ. ஒரு விளாகுக்காக வேண்டி ஒரு ஷோ பண்ணுறது பண்ணாதீங்க. யார்கிட்ட காட்டுறீங்க? யாருக்கு ப்ரூவ் பண்ண? உங்கள் மனசாட்சி உறுத்தலை உங்களுக்கு? வருஷம் பூரா என்ன எங்கெல்லாமோ போகிறேன், ஊருக்கெல்லாம் போகிறேன், என்னெல்லாமோ செலவு பண்ணுறேன், எவ்வளவோ நான் வேண்டாத்தெல்லாம் வாங்குறேன். You're buying so many unwanted things for the house. I am seeing so many vloggers. They keep on buying for the kitchen. And I really appreciate their husbands for keeping quiet. I'm 67. Even now, whenever I want to buy something, my husband asks me a question. Why do you want this now? My husband is asking. He's 76, I'm 67. He still asks me, why do you want this now? Can you not avoid this? But I see the vloggers keep on buying. And there is no giving at all. At least you bought something in which you feel, okay, I want to change something. Fine, no problem. But at least go to rural area and give those canisters to some poor people who can put some sugar and coffee and whatever they want. See, I carry all my ghee dabbas because I buy ghee in tin. You know, that cow, because I don't get Nandini ghee here. So I'm going for Amul ghee. That is, I buy in a big tin. You won't believe, after each use, I bring it home, I just melt it and pour it in my steel containers, and that will become vacant. I clean it with hot water, soap and everything, dry it in the sun, and then I collect it and go and give it to Rayakote, to the farmers. And I tell them around 50-60%, see, I cannot go every day. So I pile up and run nicely tight, and when I go, I give it there. And she says, Taima says, lot of farmers came and told, எலி கடிக்கிறது எனக்கு யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக வச்சுக்கலாம், அரிசி போட்டு வச்சுக்கலாம், பருப்பு போட்டு போகிறது, பிகாஸ் தே கான்ட் அஃபோர்ட் டு பை so much kg like what we buy. Anyway, I told you I buy for 6 months. I don't go every now and then. Ara kg, muka kg, kal kg, ara kg. I don't do that. It's a stock. It will be always full. Samruddhiya irukana veedu. Okay, subikshama irukana. And ellame pazhaga than adodu gas problem kammiyagum. Parupana, I'll talk about that later. So here what I want to say. So all those containers which I buy, I am giving it to Raikotai, and time was saying, auntie, நிறைய பேருக்கு நானும் கொடுத்தேன் auntie. அவ வீட்ல எலி தொல்லை ரொம்ப ஜாஸ்தியா, because the rats are coming and eating all the things. No, so it's a village. So this dabba is so thick, you know. They can put 1 kg பருப்பு, you know, பாசி பருப்பு, பச்சை பயிறு, all those things, madagapadam, chakkara, kapi podi, tea tool, they are keeping it, you know, they're very happy. So what I mean to say is, even if the vloggers want to buy something new, why don't you take all the old ones and just put it in this thing? Go to some rural areas, some villages, and see some farmer people struggling. Please give it to them. So many suitcases are kept on top, one on top of the other, one on top of the other, one on top of the other. I need this, I need this, I need this. Hoarders. Don't do it. Please give it to people. Please give it to people. And again, I'm telling you, Krishna Janmashtami is, God has not asked you to do all the things in front of him and say, oh, no, you are not living for public. And if you want the showy thing, fine, no problem. But remember one thing, God will not be there. You'll have only photographs. That's what Swami always says. In such houses, there'll be only a photograph. That Shakti, that power will not be there. And next is like bringing flowers and pichi. You take the petals and throw it. Oro namaha, oro poo, pichi poo. Javandi poo, samandi eduthu vanda samandi pichi podum. Rose poo kondu rose poo pichi podum. If you feel it is very expensive, ஒரு பல்லு கட்டறதுக்கு 1.5 லட்சம் செலவழிக்கலாம். ஒரு ஹார்ட் ஆபரேஷனுக்கு 4 லட்சம் செலவழிக்கலாம். அந்த பகவானுக்கு பூ வாங்குறதுக்கு யோஜனை, அந்த பகவானுக்கு பூ போடுறதுக்கு யோஜனை, விலை ஜாஸ்தி. ஒரு முழம் 50 ரூபா சொல்றாங்க, வாங்க மாட்டோம். ஆனால் என்னோட ஹார்ட் ஆப்ரேஷன் 4 லட்சம் செலவழிப்பேன், என்னோட கண் ஆப்ரேஷன் நான் 50,000 செலவழிப்பேன், இல்லை 2 லட்சம் செலவழிப்பேன். என்னோட கிட்னி எடுக்கிறதுக்கு நான் பைசா செலவழிப்பேன், அதுக்கெல்லாம் நான் பைசா செலவழிப்பேன். பிகாஸ் இட்ஸ் மை பாடி. எகெயின் the affection towards the body. But the same way, who created you? Who gave you the life? You are breathing today is because of the so-called God. You know, that you have come to this universe to do your duty. Don't forget God and don't take God so easily. That's the reason it is God. That's why I tell you, there's a lot of difference between show and ritual and spirituality. So let us talk about more of this in the next episode. And this is only the right time to talk. And as I told you, I did everything for Krishna to my level possible. But I don't want to show to people that I did this, I did that. Okay? I don't even show cooking in my vlogs because it is against my, not Sanatana Dharma, it is against my Dharma Shastra. Nama chapad innothalu kaattakooda. Kakai chapad podlam illathu nee podu. And again, kakai kuruvi and all, nee puttu kakai ba, no, that has to search and come. See how? Na paakave 5 காக்காக்கள் வந்து சாப்பிட்றது. காத்தால ஒரு வாட்டி வருது, மத்தியானம் ஒரு வாட்டி வருது, சாயங்காலம் ஒரு வாட்டி வருது. So I told, whenever I feed, I just tell God that God, you have given me an opportunity to feed this crow. Because out of 23 houses here, why should the crows come here? Why should the sparrows come here? Why should bulbul come here? Why should the dogs hungrily come to the gate and will jump on the gate? So my cook, I'll keep cooked rice always ready. The moment they come, I put some ghee and put some curds or put some milk and give some. With paripu, they eat and go. Sai Ram. So please try to understand and do not buy things from outside on auspicious days to keep in front of God and show to make a vlogging. Oh, na idella vaangien, oh na alla so Krishnaku na idella panninen. Onnu venda, Krishnaku enna thini manas triptiyodu nee enna panninai. ஒரு பூ போடுறதுக்கு கூட யோசனை பண்றேன். எந்த பூக்கு மனம் இல்லோ அந்த பூ பார்த்து வாங்கிட்டு வரேன். That I'll talk to you about that later in the next episode. Thank you, Sarah.